How goes the night, boy?
The moon's down. I have not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take 'tis later, sir. Hold my sword.
There's husbandry in heaven. The candles are all out. Take thee that too, a heavy summons. Lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers restrain me in the cursed thoughts that nature gives way in response. Give me my sword.
Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's abed, he hath been in unusual pleasure, and set forth great largeness to your offices. This diamond he greets your wife withal, by measureless content.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant defect, which else should free of rot.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you they have shown some truth.
I think not of them, yet when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it in some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
At your king's leisure.
If you shall cleave to my consent, when it shall make honor for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchised and allegiance clear. I shall be cancelled.
Good response for the whole.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Go bid thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell, get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle towards my hand? Come, let me clothe her. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the neat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There is no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now over the one half world, nature seemed dead. And wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep witchcraft. Celebrates pale, he creates offerings and withered murder. Alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf whose howls his watch. Thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravished, strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set, earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time, which now suits with it, while I threat. He lives, words to the heat of deeds, to cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which has made them drink hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark, peace. It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman, which gives the sterns good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited drooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them whether they live or die.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack, I am afraid they have awakened, and it's not done the attempt, and not the deed. Confound us, hark. I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them had he not resembled my father as he slept. I had done't. My husband.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did you not speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
Aye.
Hark, who lies in the second chamber?
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say, a sorry sight.
There one did laugh in his sleep, and one cried, Murder, that they did awake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers, and addressed them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and Amen. The other, as they had seen me with these hangman's hands, listening that fears I could not say, Amen, when they did say, God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But I, wherefore could not I pronounce Amen? I had most need of blessing, and Amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder, sleep. The innocent sleep, shall that knit up the ravaged sleeve of care. The death of each day, life sore, labor, bath, all hurt more. Great nature's second course, chief nurturer in nature's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more to all the house. Glamis hast murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it thus cried? Why, worthy Thane? You do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go get some water and wash these filthy witnesses from your hands. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think what I have done. Look on it again.
Infirm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleepy and the dead are but as pictures 'tis the eye of childhood, that fears a painted devil. If you do bleed, I'll gild the faces of grooms, withal for it must seem their guilt.
Give her the daggers.
Whence is that knocking? How is't with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Ha! They pluck out mine eyes. With all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hands. No, this my hands will rather. The multitudinous seas incarnate, making the green ones red.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy has left you unattended. Hark! More knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us, and show us to the watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake Duncan with my knocking. I wonder thou couldst.